Stacks of silver, stacks of gold, digging treasure, riches untold. International stacker, here to say, shiny vibes coming your way. Silver shines, gold's the glow. Stack it high, watch it grow. Giveaways for all, feel the thrill. International stacker chasing that mill. Coins and bars, rare to find. Treasure hunting, one of a kind. Join the crew, let's explore. Stack up wealth and so much more. Chasing that mill. Maps and clues, giveaways tonight. Silver dream shining bright. Roll the dice, take a chance.
Who's ready?
Treasure calls, we're in a dance.
Let's go.
Silver shines,
Silver
gold's
shines.
the glow.
Gold's the glow.
Stack it high,
Stack it high.
watch it grow.
Watch it grow.
Giveaways for all,
For all.
feel the thrill.
Who's ready?
International stacker that mill. So hit
Let's
that
go.
up, join the quest.
Join the quest.
Await.
They await.
You're the best international stacker.
Stacker. Stacking. Strong. Come on, get excited. Oh man, we are gonna open up here and it is gonna be explosive. Who's ready?
So hit that sub.
Sub.
Join the quest.
Let's go.
Riches await.
Come on.
You're the best international.
Get those crabs in chat. Let's see it.
Stacking strong.
Let's go.
Silver, gold, where you belong.
Let's go.
Chasing that mill. Chasing that mill.
Who's feeling mega?
Crabs are grooving side to side. Ocean waves where dreams collide. Claws are up, the beat we chase. Treasure gleaming, golden space. Get your claws up, don't delay. Yeah.
Let's go.
Join the party night and day.
Woo!
And silver is the key.
Let's go.
Nation, dance with me.
Yes. We're getting close. Silver's raging. Who wants it all? Mega God. Crew. Are you part of the Shell Brigade? Let's go. 1 minute. 1 minute. Let's dance.
Tidal rhythms in the sand, shiny spoils laid by hand. We're the crew, the Shell Brigade. Treasures found, the music's played.
Let's go.
Your claws up in the sky.
Let's go.
International stacker, he's our guide.
Get him up.
Gold and silver is the key. Crustacean.
Here we go. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a wild ride today. Put on your seatbelts. Locate your nearest exit and weld that door shut. No one's allowed to leave. It's going to be wild, but we are ready. We are prepared. Together, we are stronger. Who's ready for a fun stream today? We're about to kick it old school. Here we go.
Dance with me. One stacker on a journey to find silver. International stacker.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? The name is International Stacker. I make videos traveling the world on gold and silver adventures with y'all by my side. Over 1,600 videos. Every type of video you could imagine. Just got back from the Germania Mint in Poland and Czech Republic. Those videos are coming soon. I have new videos coming out right after this stream. It's called Urgent Alert, the Bake Secret Agenda, Crashing Silver and Gold. That is coming out, premiering at the end of this live stream. And ladies and gentlemen, it has all their secrets, what they're doing, their plans are. Please subscribe, smash that like button. Let's get ready for a fun stream. Over 240 people on, 71 likes, 29 more likes to 100. Let's do it. Smash that like. Thank you, SoFlow Stacking, for becoming a channel member. Guys, gals, crustaceans, anytime you become a channel member, anytime you super chat, gift memberships, it helps the channel immensely, helps me do what I do, travel the world on gold and silver adventures, and give back a ton to you. I've given back over 100 ounces of silver and some gold this year alone, but you don't need to spend money to support the channel. You could simply like it. You could simply share a stream, watch a video. Boy, oh boy, get ready. I'm going to do a retroactive alert. We set an all-new high right before the stream went live. While I was getting ready this morning, an all-new high, $64.57 for the spot price, and we are stepping our way back there right now. And I mean, look at that trend line. We'll see if we can maintain that. Silver futures, also all-new high, $64.88. We just have 65 here marked with red, but now we're going to mark it with green because green is money. Gold is on the warpath as well this morning. If you remember, we were kind of moving sideways around 4,200, way down here, for some time. Now we're above 43, and this green line right here is the all-time high for gold, 4,381, and we're at 4,336. So it's entirely possible that we make all new highs today on gold and silver live. Silver to gold ratio was as low as yesterday, down to 66. We're back up to 67, but not a big deal. That's nothing. And I did want to highlight yesterday, the COMEX data came out yesterday to try to smack down the price. There was traded 150,000 contracts. Each contract represents 5,000 ounces of silver. Supposed to be physical, but it's not because it's rehypothecated, not there. It's a shell game. So if you do this times 5,000, that's about 750 million paper ounces traded on the market yesterday. And put that in perspective, every year, give or take, 835 million ounces is what's created, what's mined in production globally. Globally, 835 million. The world consumes about 1.2 billion annually. We've been at a deficit for 5 years. And yesterday they traded about 750 million fake paper ounces. Think about that. Nearly an entire year of production just to try to suppress the price. But in this video today, or that's coming out right at the end of the stream, I go deep into their suppression, what their plans are, what they've been doing, all the different occurrences. It's all in one spot. So I worked about 14 hours yesterday or the day before on that. It was crazy, but finally got it done. As we are on green candles on both silver and gold, we'll green to red, then green. We'll see what we can finish here. But we are marching back up, looking strong. I have a feeling we're going to be making an all-new high here shortly in silver. Gold, we might do it as well. Let's see. Futures, certainly. We're looking for futures to break 65 for the first time ever. Again, its high was 64.88. And going over to X, formerly known as Twitter, you can follow me at INTL Stacker, International When It Fit. And just Dario saying, the supply transformation affects approximately 60 to 70% of global silver supply that has historically flowed from Chinese mining operations and door imports to Western markets. This policy will be in place January 1st. What policy? China is putting in a silver export restrictions, which is going to affect global markets. 60 to 70% of global silver supply. What do you think is going to happen when that happens? And door silver, just for everyone to know, door silver is when it's like freshly mined, not like refined. It's just in big mined bars. It has to be refined down and purified. So door imports to Western markets. That's going to be crazy. We'll see what happens there. As the old pretender saying, silver IO, which that's what this is, volume and OI. Well, he put IO. OI. It should say OI. The Shanghai Gold Exchange is currently $65.35. The arbitrage is continuing. So last night, 8 hours ago, they were already at 65.35, and currently we're building towards an all-new high. Current all-new high is 64.57, so they're about $1, little under $1, 80 cents ahead of us. Gold predictors: gold has broken out of long-term downward or downtrend against the Dow. So there's cool things you can do with charts, and here they're confirming, or they're comparing the gold versus the Dow Jones Industrial Stock Market, right? So it shows what's going on here, and we've broken out with gold versus the Dow. Each past breakout triggered a major gold rally. The current move signals a potential long-term shift into capital back toward hard assets. And ladies and gentlemen, that's why we stack this stuff right here. Hard assets, physical silver and physical gold. Like Lynette Zhang says, shields are made of metal, physical gold and silver. Remember, all through history, this stuff right here, this paper currency, this is bundles of currency. This used to be worth a lot. This used to be a lot of buying power. Like, we could have bought a car with this much money back in the day. Look at this. And even if as I whip out my Vietnam dong and my Lebanese, what are they called? Lira? Is it lira? Remember, it got so bad in Zimbabwe, they went to $1 million notes, then they went to $1 billion notes, and eventually $1 trillion notes. It's happened all around the world, and look how much the US dollar has fallen since it was first created. Less than over 99% we've lost. You know, when your grandpa or father, or even you, depending on your age, is like, I used to be able to go out for 35 cents. 35 cents and be able to, like, get a cheeseburger and, like, watch a movie. Well, let me put this into perspective for you, because 35 cents from back then, which was 90% silver, today is worth over $16. So things aren't getting more expensive. Your buying power is being evaporated away. And that's what we're seeing a correction here for. Your buying power, the hidden tax of inflation. And the Federal Reserve is not federal. It's a private entity. And see, even Streamlabs, the bouncing green guy, agrees with me. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an absolute mess. The hidden tax and the, I was saying the Federal Reserve, not a federal entity. It's a private entity. Go to their website. It literally says their goal is 2% inflation each year. Literally, their goal is to take away your buying power at a minimum of 2% each year. And that's continually compounding. Look what happens at the end of 10 years and 20 years. The system is designed to maximize taking money from you and putting it in the pockets of somebody. But who? We'll find out more in this video today. That's going to be premiering. You don't want to miss it. As Rashad, one of our favorite technical analysts, is saying, spot gold is above 4,300, baby. And it sure is. And it's headed towards this all-new high right here. Okay, so right now a bunch of people are following me on Facebook. That's what that alert's for. I don't know how that got turned on. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, Northampton West, man, myth, legend, our friend across the pond just gifted 10 International Stacker memberships. A big congratulations to MC Silverwolf, Only, Anakar, Stacking Oz, D-Scapes, Keith Peavy House, Jeremy Hunter, Warsome, Mollywop, Panthony, Tree Lubber, Dave. Congratulations, you all just received free International Stacker channel memberships. Make sure you thank Northampton West, Northampton. That was absolutely mega. Welcome to all the new channel members. Make sure to check out your custom channel emojis. Try them out in chat. They're a lot of fun. And ladies and gentlemen, we are moments away from another all-new high. And remember, all channel members, remember, you get access to the war room. And what happens in the war room stays in the war room. Get ready, guys. We're about to break an all-new high. Get ready to dance. Get ready to celebrate. It is coming here. It is happening shortly. Look at all this buying volume this morning. Look at that. Wow. They tried to crash us. Slam. That's a Slammy and a Slammy McSlammerson there. But the buying volume this morning, oh my goodness. Look at that. That's a green wall. That's the wall of the Emerald City. I'm going to be doing a video on the Wizard of Oz. If you guys don't know, it's all about gold and silver. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice it, guys. Get ready for the big show. We did it. Watch this update. Every time we hit a milestone on this channel, we do what's called the big show. I'm going to refresh. We're going from 42,400 subscribers to 42,500. 3, 2, 1. Get ready for the big show. Channel members, you know what to do. Yes.
Welcome to the 4th Annual Crystal Light National Aerobic Championship, featuring regional finalists from all across the United States competing for the title of America's Best Aerobic Athlete. Presenting the reigning 1987 Crystal
Four times.
Light National Aerobic Champions.
Introducing the 4-time Crystal Light Champion, International Stacker. Wow, thank you so much. We're at 42,500 subscribers. And remember, channel member, who I think is in the chat, Crispy Bacon Jr., has said if we hit 50,000 subscribers by January 1st, he's going to donate 5 ounces to give away to y'all. And again, I've given over 100 ounces of silver and a bunch of gold away this year. It's been crazy. But he's going to donate 5 ounces to give away to y'all. I'm going to match that, another 5 ounces of silver to give away. So just, what, 20-something days away, if we hit 50,000 subscribers by January 1st, that's 10 ounces coming back to y'all. And it might even get more crazy, more mega, even mega-er. We'll see what happens. But how do we get to that? By your support. We're at 134 likes, 500 people watching. Let's see if we could pump that up to 200 likes. I really think we can. That's only 65 likes away. Appreciate the support. Not only does it help the channel immensely, but literally you're the gold and silver Paul Revere riding the streets of the internet warning that the big bankers are coming so other people can prepare. The more people that get into gold and silver and start stacking, the better it is. The more people that are safe. As the silver futures price is creeping back up, it's right now, right here, 64.77. That's less, it's about 11 cents off from the recent all-time high for the futures market. As this candle is fighting to stay green, with just 15 seconds left in this candle, I'm Team Green. Let's see if we can do it here. Welcome everyone to the stream. Please like, comment, subscribe. The name's International Stacker. I'm coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where we make videos traveling the world on gold and silver adventures. I'm sipping on Mrs. International Stacker's famous coffee. Where are you at in the world? Where are you at in the United States, and what are you sipping on? Let's see what you guys, where you guys are at. I know we got someone from the UK, Northampton. And again, big shout out to Northampton for that the 10 gifted memberships. That's super mega. And thank you so much for Slow Flow Stacking on becoming a channel member. That's mega as well. As just Dario is saying, 267 December 2025, this month, silver futures contracts put on delivery on Thursday at the COMEX. And remember, the COMEX is the United States Trading Exchange. The LBMA is the London Bullion Metals Exchange. Shanghai Gold Exchange and Shanghai Metals Exchange. So those are the main big kahunas around the world that help set, fix, and control the silver and gold price. So Thursday at the COMEX, the total rises to 11,108 contracts, or 55.5 million ounces, or not contracts, deliveries, I'm sorry, or 55.5 million ounces for delivery. We are now only 350 contracts away from the all-time record of silver contracts put in delivery in a single month of 11,458 reached July 2020, deep in the COVID crisis. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. The silver squeeze is on, and it is tightening. As Eric Young, one of our correspondents, our favorite folks we follow out there in China, on the ground sharing information before anyone else knows, he's saying the number one most common question in mainline Chinese citizens ask me regarding silver on Red Note, and Red Note is like the Chinese Twitter, is what it is. Teacher Eric, when will silver dump back to $50 a troy ounce so I can load up on silver? Ladies and gentlemen, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I believe the time of buying silver under $50 an ounce is behind us. I think it's gone. If silver crashed to 50 tomorrow, what would I do? I would celebrate, back up the truck, and load up more. Sorry, as they're trying to slam the price down, but we're not going to take it. You guys, today's going to be a wild ride. There are going to be multiple attacks. They do not want silver breaking 65 today, and they want silver going into the weekend to losing. That is 100% what they, the big banks, the folks that have been manipulating and controlling the market for years and years and years to do. But so far, silver's up 1.1%. Gold's up 1.3%. Again, gold's looking strong. It can make an all-new high today, and I think silver will make another all-new high. It made one right before we went live at $64.57. As Eric Young is also saying, this kind of behavior is classic. Early stage bull market psychology. And remember, guys, bull market means people think it's going to go up. They're bullish. It's going up. Bear means it's going to go down. They're like betting against the market. Okay. Price surges, but participation stays low. ETFs lag. This is the paper market. ETFs lag. Retail demand is absent. Conviction comes only after much higher levels. At this stage, it genuinely feels like only a handful of us who track these dynamics closely, those deeply engaged in the silver space, have remained structurally bullish, while most are still looking the other way. Disbelief rallies are the strongest. Disbelief equals fuel. So what this basically means is a lot of the public, a lot of the media, not very many people are talking about this. But what do you think is going to happen when silver, and I'm not a financial advisor, just some guy on the internet that has crabs. What do you think is going to happen when we hit and break $100 an ounce? Everyone and their mom's going to be talking about silver and piling in. And when you have that late addition, that jump in based on disbelief, they can't believe how high the price is going. That's when you see even more explosive rallies. As pure metals, and this was 62 silver, might as well update this to 64 and soon to be 65. $64 silver. The moment every chart denier goes quiet, it wasn't manipulation, it wasn't luck, it was supply, demand, and time. Stackers understood all three. Put stacker in the chat if you're a stacker and you've been preparing for this. As Dr. Potassium saying, gold, new all-time highs programmed, 45.50 by Christmas, maybe sooner by the look of the breakout. So what Dr. Potassium is saying here on the gold price, and you see these little mega waves, that's what we call them here, mega waves, broke out of this descending triangle here, super bullish. So this is what he's saying he thinks could happen, and obviously we're more forward in the chart. So he thinks we could see, what was it, 45.50 by Christmas. Remember, my goal at the beginning of the year, my target was $50 silver, $4,000 ounce. People said it was ridiculous. They laughed at me. Now look at us. I had to update my target to $75 silver, $5,000 gold, and I truly believe if we hit that, the first quarter of 2026, I believe we will see an all-new nominal high, silver breaking triple digits nominally for the first time. That's not just based on opinion or hype. I put out all the receipts in this video here. Shocking, $100 silver if this happens, not 1980. So go to my channel, click videos latest to watch that. That's an important one. That's an important one. And also, silver shortage 2025, physical gone forever, premiums to explode. This is talking not about shortages at the local coin shops, LCSs or pawn shops or online. This is talking about the big bullion banks, which is what control the gold and silver price, which is what the manipulation's been for 45 plus years and what is crumbling before our eyes. That's important information. And then we're going to do this video right at the end of this live stream. Important information here as well. Urgent alert, baked secret agenda, crashing silver and gold. That is coming out. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up as silver is fighting back on a massive green candle. Let's see if we can make an all-new high here in the next, maybe this candle or the next. Let's see what happens there. As silver futures continues to increase, 64.81. That's only 7 cents off the all-time high recently this morning set with silver. And gold is raging higher too on this big green mega candle. Next target here is 4,349. The all-time high for gold is 43.81. Ladies and gentlemen, put all-time high in chat if you think we're about to see silver and gold set an all-new high together. That would be extremely mega. That would be super fun. We'll see what happens there. As Mark is saying, David Jensen, silver shortage intensifies. London silver lease rates are spiking again, now at 7.5 to 8%. That happened. That means it's a short squeeze, guys. This isn't a blip. It's a critical stress signal from the heart of the physical market. What this means, the cost to borrow physical silver in London is soaring. And remember, if you're shorting the market or doing other activities, you have to lease silver. You have to lease it. So what this means is not only are they paying the going rate of silver, they're paying 8% premium over. Directly reflects intensifying shortage pressure. It shows available metal is extremely light. The backdrop, a global scramble for physical delivery. This is the bullion banks, not your coin shops. Billions of ounces in paper claims are sitting on London's books. Holders are now demanding actual metal, not paper promises. So in the past, when people would go short on gold and silver, they could just give them money and say, okay, here's money. We're not. But now longs are demanding, no, we don't want money. We want the physical silver delivered to us. That is breaking the system. The historic reversal. For decades, London's paper leverage suppressed prices. Selling metal that really wasn't there kept prices artificially low. Now the same leverage is accelerating the rise. The system is working in reverse against itself. The problem that never went away. A few deliveries over recent weeks didn't solve the structural deficit. The overhauling of standing claims for immediate delivery cannot be washed away. And ladies and gentlemen, remember, we've been in a silver deficit for 5+ years. 2016 was the peak global production. Since then, that means because mines are getting older, they don't produce as much. Since then, that was the peak. We've been producing less, 1 to 3% every year since then for more than 5 years. It's only getting worse. Silver's the best conductor of electricity, nothing like it. It's the most reflective metal. It's used in the medical industry. It's antibacterial. It's in Mrs. IS's yoga pants. Literally everywhere. The situation's not going away. It's going to continue to get worse. Supply and demand with the most important metal that was recently added by the United States to the memo of strategic metals. And for everyone joining, this paper fiat currency is literally worthless. Even this Vietnam dong, it's literally worthless because currencies not backed on gold and silver always go to zero. It's 100% failure rate. But I was saying the United States added silver to the strategic metals memo, which means the United States once again is going to start stockpiling millions upon millions of ounces of silver, just like everyone else. The silver race is on because the market is so short, the market is so thin. Basic economics 101. Basic economics 101. Supply and demand. As just Dario was saying, if silver isn't being slammed down ASAP, there is a chance spot can rise all the way to 66 by the end of the day. If you think silver is going to hit 66 today, put 66 in chat. If you think it's going to get slammed down by Mr. Slammy McSlammerson, put Slammy in chat. I'm curious what you guys think. Over 600 people on the stream, 180 likes. Let's see if we can get at least 20 more likes, get us to 200. That'd be pretty sweet. And we're sitting at 42,507 subscribers. That means only, what is that? 93 more subscribers to the next big show. So if we get 93 more subscribers, we will see the big show live here on the stream. And remember, after the stream, this video is going to premiere. Urgent alert, bank secret agenda crashing silver. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, what a wild time to be alive. The old pretender saying, yep, Shanghai silver closed an all high in the 65s. Tim Hack is saying, I think it is becoming increasingly obvious that we are in a parabolic development similar to that seen in the 1970s. My price target of 100 for this year, which I still stand by, suddenly doesn't seem far-fetched. It doesn't seem far-fetched. It really doesn't. As Rashad, one of our favorite technical analysts, saying, my year-end 2025 optimistic price target for gold is 4,700, silver 80. What would you do if silver hit 80 by the end of the year? What would you do? I'll tell you what I'll do. I will hold on with the tightest grip ever. I will hold on for dear life. Moderately optimistic from Rashad. Price target is 4,600 gold and 75 silver, which is my new target. I set this new target as soon as silver spashed through 50. What was that, a month, 2 months, 3 months ago? I don't even remember anymore. Things are going so crazy. As Make Gold Great is saying, silver is going to look expensive to some folks all the way to the top when they buy in. So true. Nostra House of Gold is saying gold is on the loose. And ladies and gentlemen, gold is literally on the loose as it's building steam here, headed maybe to an all-new high today. Thank you so much to Raw Base for subscribing. That is mega. Where we've got 42,511 subscribers, only 89 more subscribers to the big show. And ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Yes just walked in the room. Drop some emojis in chat. The most amazing wife in the world. And boy, is she looking pretty. Mrs. Yes, look at this silver price. We just made an all-new high of 64.57 a little bit earlier today. Gold is raging towards an all-new high. So 43.81 is the previous all-time high, but we're at 43.42. That's not much to go with gold. Are you excited? Mrs. Is is excited. She's very excited. She's got the silver lust in her eyes. And every time I do a giveaway, she says, no, my treasure. I'm just kidding. Thank you. Best wife in the world. Look at all those Mrs. Is emojis in chat. 700 people on now. 215 likes. Smash that like button. Only 35 more likes to 250. I think we could get it. I really do. As Gold Predictors is saying, silver just shattered a 40-year resistance zone with an explosive momentum. Quarterly chart shows a massive breakout from a rounded base. Look at that. Rounded base. Historic ceiling now flips to support as long-term bulls take charge. Rounded base. Rounded base. This is a big old cup and handle. 45-year cup and handle. And what you do is you draw a line between like the tops, and then you put a line down called the amplitude, and then you put that over here, and that shows you how high it should go. And this space here, we're still not there. We're still not there. Let's see what keeps happening on this massive cup and handle. As Eric Young is saying, I think Chinese silver funds will have to take physical delivery at the Shanghai Gold Exchange, stored at the vaults possibly. They seem to have little choice. That will be more physical silver taken off the market. So that's in response to Weimar Silver Baron saying, Chinese silver fund trading at 12% premium to the underlying assets, 12%. Here in the West, we have Sprott PSLV fund that trades at a discount to the value of all the silver that a trader holds. So China Silver Fund Manager issues risk warnings as premiums soar. The manager of UBS SDIC Silver Futures Fund, that's in China, has issued warnings to investors about the risk of significant losses should the metal's record-breaking rally come to an end. The fund is currently trading at 12% higher than the value of its underlying assets, a record premium over Shanghai Futures Exchange silver contracts that suggests a wave of speculative interest. The researchers at Southern Gold Market Academy said this is very risky. If price is correct, fund investors will see even deeper correction. Let's see what happens there, as the Gold Telegraph saying the era of cheap copper is over. The era of copper scarcity is here. No amount of printing can change that. Things are going to get very interesting. Copper, guys. Is copper the new silver? It's like $4. Is it the new silver? As Josh Phillip is saying, silver is now 2x the market cap of Bitcoin. So look at this. Top assets by market cap. Number one's gold, 29 trillion. Nvidia, Apple, Alphabet, then silver, 3.6 trillion. Then Microsoft, Amazon, Broadcom, Bitcoin, Meta platforms. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Steve Hawk is saying precious metal expert, I can't say his name. Alice Der, I can't say it. On the demand for silver in India. Demand for silver is likely to continue, with India becoming a voracious buyer. Her manufacturing economy is growing strongly and appears to be similar dynamic phase to that of China 30 years ago. As Rashad is saying, gold 2-month triangle broke out yesterday. Its amplitude applied to apex suggests that immediate target is 4,700, with gold to silver ratio expected of 58 to 62. And remember, gold to silver ratio means for every 1 ounce of gold, how many ounces of silver does it take? And we're recently at all-time, let's just make sure we're not breaking out here. And we were recently at all-time highs with the gold to silver ratio. We were way up here in the hundreds. Now we're down to 67 to 1. I've got a video on plain to gold to silver ratio. So hypothetically, if you bought 1,000 ounces of silver when it was 125 to 1 and you traded it now at 67 to 1, you would get double the gold that you would have gotten if you would have paid for gold outright back then. So you would have gotten free gold. It's called playing the ratio. David Morgan saying, how do you take the market down? Increase okay, this is a scam alert. Scam alert. Suppression alert from the big banks, and here's what I mean. How do you take a market down? Increase margin requirements again and again and again until the market rolls over. They did something similar in October. So on the futures, the COMEX raised margin requirements by 10%. 10% on silver futures contracts, effective December 12th. So that's today. So what that usually does is it cools the market. It calms down volatility and kind of forces selling and liquidation. So that's an attempt to stop the market. Not working. We just hit the all-time high a little bit earlier. We nearly kissed it again here. This is looking pretty bullish. I think we should be making another leg up here shortly. So let's see what happens there with silver. Sorry. Gold is still boosting, moving up, but doing a little bit of consolidation on the way. What a wild time to be alive. As Make Gold Great says, me looking at silver portfolio, his silver portfolio after years of preparing for that moment. And just Dario saying, a financial institution just bought 1,000 silver future contracts for January 2026 at $68 an ounce American options. What's also noticeable is that in the OI for January 2026, options of $100 strike is already above 500. This is very unusual. Wow. Chris is saying, looks like Indian demand of gold and silver just got a big rally boost. Gold and silver allowed for the first time in India pension system. Guys, the supply and demand for silver and gold is crazy, and it's only accelerating. There's changes that are happening in the United States 401k system as well. So buckle up. We've got 650 people on the stream, 236 likes, only 14 more likes to 250. I think we could do it. It helps the channel immensely, helps the word get out, helps other people wake up and be prepared. If you were woken up to gold and silver by a YouTube video, put YouTube in chat. If you discovered gold and silver, became a stacker because of YouTube, just put YouTube in chat. I want to see, but it makes it different. It helps more people prepare. And ladies and gentlemen, we are at 42,516 subscribers. That means only 84 more subscribers to the next big show. And this video will be premiering in a little bit. I've actually got to change that premiere time. I had it for 9, but we're going to go longer here this morning. Do you guys want me to go longer on this live stream? Put longer in chat if you want me to keep going. I feel the energy. I think we're going to see some explosive moves, so I think I'm going to keep this live stream going. What do you guys want? Tell me. Smash that like button. Welcome to the stream. The name's International Stacker. I travel the world on gold and silver adventures with y'all by my side. Y'all helping to direct the journey, honestly. And we've been all over the place. I was live streaming at the Great Pyramids of Giza when you guys told me to ride a camel. And that's when we discovered one of the matriarchs of our channel, Daisy.
Take the camel, guys. Camel cam, guys. That's just some here. Daisy the camel, guys. Oh, wow, look at the three pyramids, guys.
We've been on the Nile River when I got attacked by pirates.
Okay, this boat is coming like really close to us. Guys, the boat. Oh, this is not good. Guys, it's a freaking pirate. Oh my god, what's happening? Alright guys, look for art. Does anyone see an RPG in there? Oh, he's selling things!
You guys like that clip? I just added it. Was the audio okay on those two clips? Please let me know, put audio in chat if it was fine. But we've been all over the place. We were accosted by police when I was carrying a GA winner for somebody. I hand-delivered a giveaway win to a viewer in Ireland. I was walking the streets of London, and the police stopped me there. We've had a wild time. We just did a live stream in the Czech Republic in Prague where you guys were telling me to wander the streets and do things, and you guys literally sent me into the pub of the skulls. There was like human skulls all over the roof. We went in there. That was crazy. But what a wild time, what a wild adventure on this channel. It's been 9 years going strong. Smash that like button if you not only want to join the adventure, but become part of the adventure. As we're at 42,519 likes. Thank you so much. 81 subscribers. 81 more subscribers to the next big show. That's going to be mega. And don't forget, if we hit 50,000 subscribers by January 1st, Crispy Bacon Jr., a channel member, thank you for the support, pledged to give away 5 ounces of silver on the channel. And then I'm going to match that another 5 ounces. So if you're not stacking, if you're brand new, you have no gold and silver, if you're taking a pause, if it's too expensive, if you're stacking, why not stack for free on this channel? So make sure you subscribe, turn on those notifications. We have fun all the time. And I'm going to look at chat here for a little bit. I've been kind of on a roll, so not really looking at chat. Do you have any questions? Put them in chat. Put at International Stacker so they glow orange for me. Because when you put at International Stacker, it separates it. It makes it glow orange. Let's see what you guys think. Any questions you might have. As Gold Predictors is saying, gold has broken out of a triple cup formation, signaling strong bullish momentum. As long as price holds above the breakout zone, the path towards 5,000 remains intact. Look at that. So Grubby Doug is saying, what gold to silver ratio is everyone selling at? I think the key there is most people aren't playing the gold and silver ratio to sell, but to trade, right? So once the gold silver ratio drops into 50s and 40s, I will start thinking about maybe trading 1,000 ounces of silver for gold. Okay. So when the gold to silver ratio drops lower, that's the time to trade silver into gold. When it goes higher, you trade gold back into silver. It's called arbitrage, and you get free ounces of gold or silver on either side. And you can find coin shops for people who will do that with no premium or little premium. It's a good way to really maximize and grow your stack for free. Again, not a financial advisor. I'm just some dude on the internet. But playing the gold to silver ratio is something that's a powerful tool. And I've got a video I made doing it over a 20-year period, what you could earn. Also, too, I've got a spreadsheet that I use to keep track of my stack. It tells me how many pounds it weighs. It adds everything up, tells me how much I spent, my dollar cost average. If you guys want a copy of that for free, just email me at internationalstacker@gmail.com. Internationalstacker@gmail.com, and I will send you a free copy. Just email me and say spreadsheet or ledger in the description or the subject. I'll take care of you. So we're moving sideways here on silver, but I'm not losing focus. I know you aren't as well. Silver futures, 64.72. Once we see a big green candle, we should see silver futures break above 65 for the first time. We should see that. Just matters about how big the slam's going to be. There's been a couple attempts this morning to slam it down. And look, it just keeps getting rejected. Nope. 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 And look at the volume. Decent volume this morning. So we'll see what we could do here. Remember, the market's going to run all day. It pauses from approximately 5 p.m. to 6:40, or sorry, 5 p.m. to 5:45 to 6 p.m. somewhere around there, Eastern Standard Time. 45-minute break. We're trading stops, and then it trades all night. In the after hours, it goes to the Asian market, London. Then it comes back here in the morning. So it trades 24 hours a day. It stops trading Fridays at 5 p.m. and starts trading again in after hours Sundays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's a wild market for sure. Okay, we got some questions in chat. SoFlow Stacking, brand new channel member, thank you for the support, saying, gonna be buying more today. I know this price is cheap. How cheap do you think this price is? I mean, I'm on record saying I think silver's going to break triple digits in the first quarter of 2026. Not a financial advisor. I could be wrong. I could be right. Is it as cheap as it's been? No. Do I wish I bought way more silver under 50 now? 1,000%. But I'm still buying all the way up. It's called dollar cost averaging. So how cheap is it? I can tell you this. If you correct for inflation from 1980 at the high of $50 an ounce, that would be over 208 of today's dollars. If you do the same thing for 2011 to today's dollars, the high of $49.50, that's over 72 or 73 of today's dollars. So although we've made all new nominal highs, we're still nowhere close to the inflation adjusted highs. Okay. So hope that helps you there. Again, not a financial advisor. Chromium saying, bought more gold. 40. Oh, you got 41 plus ounces and going mega. Good job, Chromium. Proud of you. And thank you for being a channel member. That's mega. We got Chastity all day saying, how does physical silver trading take into account live trading? How does the live trade chart know? I'm not sure I understand your question, chat. Okay. How does physical... Okay. So the physical market is like divorced from the paper market in a sense. The only thing that affects the physical market is the spot price. So every shop around the nation has this spot price at 64.09 right now, and this spot price at 43.32 for gold right now. And when you go in these shops or you buy online, they base it off whatever the live spot price is at that time. So they charge you spot price and then a percentage or a premium over it. If you're selling, they'll look at spot price and pay you a premium or percentage over it, equal to or under it, depending on what you're selling. So the paper market's super dirty because it trades literally billions of paper ounces that don't even exist of silver. So the paper market traditionally has been used to suppress and manipulate the physical gold and silver price. And that's what this video talks about here. At the end of the stream, I'm going to premiere it. Make sure you stick around for that. Urgent alert. Bank's secret agenda, crushing silver and gold. It's a banger. I hope it does well. I've spent so much time on it. Let's see if someone else has another question. Big Green Stacker just said International Stacker. Frezzel Frez is saying, International Stacker, for a newbie stacker, how do you recommend buying silver at these all-times high? Do you follow the charts or just buy a little each week and buy big? Yeah, exactly. It's called dollar cost averaging. It wins the day, okay? So what I would do, not a financial advisor, is I just have a set budget I spend each week or each month. Each week's a little bit better. So whatever it is, $50 each week. And over the long term, or even every 2 weeks, over the long term, it evens out and helps you control the cost. And then if you get a decent dip, yeah, buy heavier into that dip. That's what I do. But if you're new to stacking, a lot of this is confusing. Go to my channel, click playlists. I've got a playlist for you. It says, are you new to silver and gold stacking? Watch this before. You can learn from my mistakes. You can see all kinds of information I've learned over my years of stacking. So hopefully you don't make the same mistakes I and other stackers have made. What's the difference between silver miners and ETFs? Okay. Let me pull up a chart here. 1 second. I'm going to come back to that question. I'm going to pull up a chart. 1 second. I'm going to show you something. See if I can find this chart. While I'm pulling that chart up, is there any other questions? How's that Mrs. IS coffee tasting this morning? Says SoFlow Stacking. It is delicious. It is absolutely delicious. Okay, 1 second. I'm trying to pull this up for you. Okay, I cannot find the chart I'm looking for, but essentially, here's the difference. Silver miners, if you invest in a silver miner, you're buying in an individual company. An individual company that's pulling gold or silver or whatever out of the ground. You're betting on that one company. Whereas an ETF, like SIL, it bundles a bunch of stocks together for more like diversified exposure. So where a miner, you're betting on one company, an ETF, you're betting on a bundle of companies. ETFs are seen as safer, like lower volatility, but they could be slower movers, whereas individual stocks, if you invest in those for individual companies, they can be explosive. You can have maximum crazy gains, but you can also get destroyed. Smash that like button. Silver futures, 64.61. Gold is moving. We can make all new highs in gold and silver today. It's going to be a wild day today. This is a fun tweet by Bullion Star. I'm not going to read it, but check out my ex, formerly known as Twitter, INTL Stacker, to read it. Silver Santa saying trading silver in China halted for 1 hour after the premium hit 20%. Wow, that's an alert. While we were sleeping last night, it's getting so crazy in China that they halted trading for an hour. As Rashad is saying, gold to silver ratio immediate support comes at 57 to 62 range at some point. There's going to be a counter trend rally, which is going to trigger a correction in silver, assuming gold goes to 4,500. Then we shall expect the following scenarios for silver price. Gold to silver ratio of 62, price of 72 for silver. If the gold to ratio is 60, the price will be 75. Gold to silver ratio of 57, the price will be 78. I assume silver could run all the way until 75, following which a pause for consolidation will start. That's what Rashad's saying. As Eric Young is saying, massive COMEX silver futures short covering ongoing. Wow. Silver open interest barely moved yesterday despite crazy volumes. Can only mean one thing, a scramble to cover short positions. Ladies and gentlemen, the short squeeze is on as we got a green candle here. Let's see what we can do. Emerald Coast Stacker saying, I'm curious, what is on your Christmas list? Okay, I'll show you guys what I want for Christmas. Let me show you guys. This is what I want. This is what I want for Christmas right here. I put this video out not long ago. This is what I want for Christmas. Uh-oh. I just dropped the cough drop. Oh, come on. I forgot that was my little... Okay, this is what I want right here. Here it is. This is what I want. Goldbacks Florida box. At the time, it was worth over 42,000. It's worth way more. Look at this. I would love to have one of these for each state, just in my vault. Wouldn't that be sick? So, to answer your question, Emerald Coast, that is what's on my Christmas list. Am I going to get it? Certainly not. But do I want it? Yes. As we're on a green candle for silver and gold, let's see what we can do here, folks. Smash that like button if you're having fun, if you appreciate my content. We've got 600 people on, but only 316 likes. That's backwardation in the like to viewer ratio. Please smash it. Only 34 more likes to 350. I think we could do it. And we're sitting at 42,521 subscribers. Only 79 more subscribers to the big show, and we'll do that here live if we hit that. See what we can do here. Emerald Coast is like, now that is mega. Wouldn't that be sweet just to have one of those cases for each state? Oh my gosh. That would be... Was there 6 states now? That would be $300,000 in goldbacks. That'd be so sweet. This is a pretty good green candle. More buying volume right now than selling. Let's see what we can do here. This is looking promising. Okay, brand new candle. When are silverbacks coming out? They did a release for silver dragons. I think I got one around here somewhere. Let me look. I think I got a silverback. They did one for silver dragons, but like they're limited release stuff. So I don't know if they're planning to do more. I actually asked in that video. They said they're not sure, but here's a silverback. These are still out there. Silver dragons, friend of mine, friend of the channel. He's got like 350,000 subscribers, but he released this. So this is the only silverback I know about, and I'm not sure if there's plans to make more. Hey, Nose Maddox in the house. Good to see you, Nose. You guys, Nose Maddox has a lot of claws. I'm curious, guys, what kind of ads play on my channel? Is it like investment ads? Is it like politics? Is it like, what kind of ads do you see? Someone told me they saw an ad for tea with pugs. Like you go drink tea with pugs. As we're starting to look good here, we might make another run at an all-time high right now. Let's see what happens here. Oh, nice. Big Green just got an email from Goldback saying they are producing silverbacks. They're coming soon. Sick. My boxer shorts pays for no ads. So do I. I pay for no ads. Yeah. A lot of Kraken. So Kraken's a crypto exchange. Interesting. Hims advertisement. That's Hims is for like erectile dysfunction or supplementation. Ad blocker, no ads for you. MGM Casino, interesting. Mine are always crypto ads. ETF investment sites like Coinbase, interesting. Ad block plus works for me, says Gelcro. Awesome. I'm just curious what kind of ads you guys get served. That's funny. See what we can do here. The only advertising I get from the International Stacker channel is Mrs. IS Coffee. That would be so funny to make an ad for Mrs. IS Coffee and just make it over the top. But this is it, guys. You guys wanted it. I'm doing a limited run, and let me actually show you the label of the bag. Only 50 bags will be released. This is what it's going to look like. Coming soon. Coming soon. And if you're going to sip the Mrs. International Stacker coffee, might as well sip it out of your Mrs. International Stacker mug. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But I'm doing it one time, then we're done. I do not have time for another side gig. But you guys wanted to try it, so I called a buddy of mine that is in the coffee business. Really successful. So he agreed to do it for me. Making no money on it. Just so you know. I told him, keep any profit generated for just doing this. Pretty cool thing. It's not cheap to do something like that, so. I'm like, send me a free bag of coffee. I'll be happy. Okay, we've got Eowyn saying, as I am buying a house at the moment, I'm getting furniture and energy ads. Interesting. I'm a Goldback distributor. I have paused my rollout due to the death in the family, says Elliot. Sorry to hear that, Elliot Arnold. Keeping your family in prayer. Sorry to hear that. Shorts are getting a lot of ads for lube. I don't believe you. What are you talking about? Thank you everybody for joining. Please like, comment, subscribe. We're at 42,530 subscribers. That means only 70 more subscribers, then we'll do the big show. See if we can get there on the stream. Guys, I think we're about to push for another all-time high. Let's see if we can break it. There's like a tiny bit of resistance right now at that level. Like right there. So let's change that one blue. We got to push past that. Smash that like button. We're at 346 likes, but 564 people. Can we get 54 more likes and get to 400? Can we do it? I think we can. Car Photography saying I drink alcohol, but I get moonshine ads. Ladies and gentlemen, can you please say mega to Car Photography? He sent me this crab right here. He did those. He made a lot of cool things. I got a video with Rat Stacker coming soon. He made some very cool stuff for her. And Car Photography won the 18.7 troy ounce bar that I poured. So big thank you and shout out to Car Photography. Super mega. Very mega. Big mega. Here we go. See what we can do here. As I take a sip of Mr. International Stacker's coffee. Thank you to Dip Pack for subscribing. Thank you, Donna, for subscribing. I've lost 65,000 claws since yesterday. The bot hates me, says Alex. I lost a bunch too. Let's see how many I have. I lost 20,000 claws yesterday. Thank you so much, Reds Jung, for describing or for subscribing. I got 10. I got 10 claws. Now I can gamble all. Let's see if I can double it to 20. Come on, green candle. It's fighting for its life. Okay, we've got 3 minutes and 30 seconds left on this candle. Do you think it's going to finish green? Put a green in chat. I'm team green. If you think it's going to finish red, put a red in chat. You can be team red without hating silver or being against it. It's just what you actually think is going to happen. I'm team green, so put green in chat if you're team green. Put red in chat if you're team red. We got 600 people on, 370 likes, only 30 more likes to 400. I really think we can do it. And we're at 42,531 subs. That means 69 more subs to the big show. We're just a little bit out from the world premiere of Urgent Alert Baked Secret Agenda Crashing Silver and Gold. Guys, this is going to be a great video. Spent a lot of time on it. But I brought together all the information, all the manipulation, all the stories going on with the big banks and what they're doing to try to stay alive. And you best believe Mr. Slammy McSlammerson is going to make an appearance today more than he already has. I mean, look at this. Bang. Nope. Bang. Nope. Bang. Nope. They're trying with all their hearts. We got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this candle. It's wanting to stay green. We'll see what we can do there. Please like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notifications. Travel the world on gold and silver ventures with y'all. We just have a great time. If you got some fun videos having to do with the channel or the lore of the channel or Crustacean Nation, make sure you send them in, internationalstacker@gmail.com. Sometimes I feature them on the channel.
To find International Stacker.
I love that one. Viewer sent that in of his son. You saw how serious he was, like, doing the intro. So funny. Silver is the devil's metal, according to CNBC, I think it was. What a joke. It is not the devil's metal. Okay. A minute 30 left. This candle's trying to go red. See what we can do here. 578 people on. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. Only 21 likes away from 400. I think we could do it. Smash that like button. At 9:30, we're going to do the premiere. 9:30 Eastern, we're going to do this premiere. That's in 20 minutes. Mr. Slammy, go away. And don't come back another day. Mr. Slammy, go away. Should I make a Mr. Slammy song? Okay, here we go. Gold. Okay, we're going there. Let's check Silver Futures. Okay, Silver Futures is coming back up. There is a lore that the bot is rigged. The bot is not rigged. That is not channel lore. Let's see. Let me ask the 8-ball. 8-ball. Is the channel bot rigged? Let me ask the 8-ball. Let's see. I don't know if it's rigged, but it certainly hates me, says Joshua Elder Etrick. This is not in the crustacean's favor. Oh, I don't know what that means. Does that mean it is rigged? Or it isn't? The bot identifies as a llama, says Eric Williams. No, the llama is actually Mrs. IS. That is her custom channel emoji. Elliot saying luster for life, LFL. Man, come on. Can we just make an all-time high already? It is so close, guys. Look how long we've been flirting with this. Look how long we've been flirting with this. Since like here. Each one of these candles is 5 minutes. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Silver futures up another 10%. Okay, buckle up. Silver futures is creeping up. This might be it. Smash that like button if you're ready for an all-new high. 600 people on. 384 likes. Only 16 more likes to 400. I think we can do it. Please smash the like button. Helps the channel immensely. Helps wake other people up. Helps other people start stacking, protect themselves, families, and their communities. And we're at 42,532 subscribers. That's only, what is that? 78? No. 68. 68 more subscribers to the big show. The naked shorts are showing the wang of the banksters. Why 4 times stop him not smashing? I mean, there's people betting against. There's people trying to crash the market right now. But we're not going to take it. All the gold, silver stackers, hoarders, numisticists, alongside our brethren and sisters from Wall Street Silver, Wall Street Bets, literally holding the line against all the gold and silver manipulators, the big bankers, storming the beaches of JP Morgan Chase. Although I read they got out of their short position. Did you guys hear that JP Morgan Chase or JP Morgan got out of their shorts position and went long? Did you guys hear that? I don't know if it's actually true or a rumor. I got to look into that more. B Collector saying, hodl, hold on for dear life. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Get ready. If we break this target of 64.51, all new high is imminent. Come on. We're kissing it again. No honor among thieves, says Scott Dickert. Totally true, and thank you so much for being a channel member. You, sir, are mega. They can't short it unless they have physical silver, says Peter Ford. That's how it's supposed to work, but they're doing it. The market is full of naked shorts right now. It just doesn't look naked on paper because they claim they have it. And then when they have to cover, they're like scrambling. That's why they're paying crazy premiums to get more silver to cover it. So there's a not supposed to be naked shorting going on, but there's a ton of naked shorting going on. There's so much naked shorting going on. I was gonna make a joke. You're kind of is it a nude beach? There's so much naked shorting. It's a nude. I don't know. That was a fill at a joke. Someone could do better than me. There's so much naked shorting going on that it I don't know. I failed on that joke. Someone make it better and then I'll repeat it. Race and Jason is saying the veil is getting so thin they can't hide this stuff anymore. Weather modification, fake money, it's all being brought to life. Praise Jesus, says Race and Jason. Go silver, says Arise. They borrow silver for shorts, says Ron Spencer. Yeah, and they pay like 8%, 10% lease rates. It's crazy. Or they scramble if it's actual delivery. There's so much naked shorting going on, it would make a nun blush and faint. I like that one. Eowyn. How do I say your name? Eowyn Mullane. I like that. Oh, Eowyn, you are from Ireland. Did you ever answer my question from yesterday? Are you a townie or a colchie? Eowyn is from Cork, Ireland. That's right. I've been to Cork. And when I was in Dublin, I was sipping on Guinness. When I was in Cork, I was sipping on Murphy's. Frez is saying, International Stacker, I tried naked shorting the market, but now my portfolio feels exposed. That's a good one. I'm going to pin that one. Frezzo Fez, that was a good one. Is that the best we can do? Let's see. There's so much naked shorting, they can't bet their shirt on it anymore. That's a good one. Look at this, guys. Okay, we're about to break it. Okay, get ready. Get ready. Okay, here we go. We just finally broke through that. If we can get one more thrust, we're going to all new highs. If we can get one more thrust. Okay, get ready. Get ready. Smash the like button. Smash the like button if you're ready for an all new high. 600 people watching. Let's see if we can do this. We are so close. Come on. Come on, baby. There's so much naked shorting, they need hymns, says Elder Joshua Hetrick. That's funny. AG Astronaut, another channel member, thank you for the support, saying there's so much naked shorting going on, there isn't enough sunscreen to prevent the burn when the fake silver contracts go up in flames. That's a good one. I like that. Eoin is Owen. Okay. Oh, you did answer, but did it again. You're a townie until you move to the house that you're buying. Then you'll become a culchie. Nice. Sorry, I missed it the other day. I'm sorry. The chat just goes so crazy. Yes, I was there in Cork, Ireland. I visited Blackrock Castle. A lot of fun. Come on. Come on. 423 likes. Thank you so much. That means we're only 27 likes from 450. I think we can do it. We're at 42,533 subscribers. That means we are so close to the big show. Once we hit 42,600, it's only like another 67 subscribers to go. We will do the big show. We're about to make another all-new high here in silver. Let's see what happens. Silver futures is creeping up another 10 cents. Buckle up. And thank you so much to GTA 5 Clips for subscribing. You are mega. You guys, if we hit 50,000 subscribers by January 1st, 20-something days away, Junior Bacon Cheese, no, Crispy Bacon Jr., that's it, Crispy Bacon Jr., channel member, pledged 5 ounces of silver to give away to y'all if we hit that. I said I'll match that, so that's at least 10 ounces of silver going away, and if we do that, I might go even crazier. Big Green Stacker saying, International Stacker, do you think JP Morgan moved to Indonesia so they don't have to pay tariffs when they buy up a bunch of physical silver? I mean, from what I understand, they moved part of their bullion trading desk to Singapore. I think that was more to arbitrage on the gold and silver prices and after hours trading since the Asian market's been going so ham once they take over. I think it's for that. That's what I think it's for. If they just wanted to buy up a bunch of physical silver, they could do that no matter where they're at. But it's interesting if they really did remove all their shorts and move to long. 600 million ounces or something. I got to look into that more. Who wants to be a bullionaire? And who already is a bullionaire? Let me know in the chat. I saw a comment the other day where someone said it's something like 40 plus countries literally have the word silver in their name if you translate it. Like Argentina is silver. Is that true? Can someone fact check that? But I thought that was very interesting. Man, we're so close to an all new high with silver. We all want the alert. We all want it. Wall Street's Gold is saying silver futures just ripped to 64.70 during overnight Asian trading. Buyers firmly in control. Beat the market. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, Rashad's saying, looks like gold is going to run to its previous high soon, perhaps today or latest Monday of next week. I would expect a few days struggle around all-time high, then a run up to 4,700, which could happen before the year end. Make sure you guys are following me on Twitter, X, formerly known as Twitter, at INTL Stacker. International's too long. William Middlecop is saying, Coop is saying, when all are waiting for a pullback in silver, it probably won't happen. Yeah. If you're waiting for a pullback in silver, I mean, a pullback will eventually come. Not a financial advisor, just some guy on the internet. But a pullback will eventually come. But it might not come when you want it. It might be from 75 to 70. Peter Spina saying silver should take a breather, but silver steamroller doesn't seem ready to rest. Beware of volatility. Buy the smashes is my approach. The risks remain much more the upside over the coming many weeks than downside. My 2 ounces. Just Dario saying, I'll retweet that. Just Dario saying, like clockwork, let's see if Silver Brokers Cartel will manage to hold its grip when they started slamming it. But so far, we've been prevailing. Man, we kissed it. Look, we just kissed the all-time high. Did we get past it? No, we kissed it. Get ready. We just kissed the all-time high. Like, that is such a... You could catch something with that kiss. Look at that. Silver futures pumping back up. I want to be a bullionaire, says Shotgun Susie. SoFlo Stacking saying, my teacher said he was going to buy more silver when it pulled back from 48. I told him not to hold his breath. Looks like every time it's over 64.50, it gets slammed down. I mean, they're trying. They're trying, certainly. They're trying. Gray Rabbit, that's from December 11th. That's going to be old, probably. Look, JP Morgan flipped long on silver. If you understand what that means, you should be terrified. They aren't betting on a small rally. They're positioning for a global monetary regime change. I mean, that could be true. I got to look into that more. Weimar Silver Baron, notice the name of the person. It was foreign policy support. Silver and gold are making all new highs in other currencies, of course. Silver at 65 in China last night. Industrial silver buyers are about to panic. For years, manufacturers viewed silver as plentiful industrial input. At $20 to $40 an ounce, they could delay purchases, shop around, and assume supply was always available. That mindset is now breaking. At $60 plus, a psychological shift is happening on factory floors and in procurement offices. They're realizing annual demand already nearly equals mine supply. It's more. It's 1.2 billion. It's way more. Above ground inventories are tight and largely owned by ETFs, not industry. New mines take 5 to 10 years to permit and build, even longer, 10 to 15 really, because of the regulatory. If you cut regulatory, maybe 5 to 10. What comes next? Panic inventory buying, strategic off-take deals, bidding wars. That's a good one. I'll retweet that if you guys want to go read that a bit more. As we're working towards an all-new high here. Okay, let's take a poll. We've got 628 people on. And actually, let me do a real poll. Let me do a real poll. Do you want to... One second here. I'm typing it in. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Okay, almost done. I'm almost done. I got a poll coming your way. Yes. Welcome everyone to the stream. I'm about to hit you with a poll here. Okay, I got that. Okay, I'm hitting you with the poll. Hit you guys with the poll. Like, this video is a good video. You guys need to watch it, okay? You really need to watch it. I'm premiering it today, but I'm asking you when I should do that. So make sure to hit that poll. Let me know what you want me to do. The 24-hour stream was a joke. The 24-hour stream was a joke. Okay, people are voting. Keep voting on that poll. The 24-hour stream is a joke. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You might as well not put the 24-hour stream. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Seems people want to do everything. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to push the world premiere of this video out another 15 minutes. So instead of 9:30, 9:45. So let me do that. Let me save that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to continue the stream here for another 30, 40, another 20 minutes. Hopefully make it all new high, and then we'll go to the premiere of that video. How does that sound? So we'll go another 20 minutes. What do you guys think about that? Healthcare ad for car photography. I gotta draw a new line. That line is terrorizing me. Actually, let's just get rid of it because we're no longer in an uptrend like that. Let's see here. Yeah, we're kind of moving sideways. Okay. Okay. Sounds good to me, says Big Green Stacker. If you present your butt to be kicked, don't be surprised that someone kicks it. 24 hours straight. No, I'm not. I can't do that. I would die. I would lose my voice. 1000%. I get too excited. 600 people on, 445 likes. Guys, please smash that like button. Only 55 away from 500. 500 is a great number. I think we can do it. And we're at 42,537 subscribers. That's only, what is that, 63 away from the big show. We might be able to do a big show here before we go to that premiere. If we do the big show, 63 more subscribers, we'll do it together. Remember, the goal is to get to 50 subscribers by January 1st. 10 ounces of silver on the line so far if we do it. I mean, that's a good idea, Nose, but it will destroy the video. The algorithm will black hole the video if I do that, unfortunately. But otherwise, that would be a great idea. Here we go. Buckle up. Here we go. We're pushing all new high. All new high. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. All new high. Buckle up. Boom goes the dynamite as we are pushing even higher on silver. Multiple pushes on this green candle up to $64.62. Ladies and gentlemen, drop some crabs in the chat. Get excited. $64.63 as the silver futures price is exploding. Gold is pushing higher on a massive green candle as well. Is gold going to make another all new high with silver? We're pushing higher on a mega candle. This is not a drill. $64.66. We got to get off that number. It's the mark of the beast. 666. No. Let's see what we can do there. Thank you so much, Base Lab, for subscribing. Buckle up. A lot of stackers don't have a clue why silver is going unobtainium soon, says Northern Hillbilly in chat. I couldn't agree with you more. It's going to go so crazy. So many people are going to jump into it that you're not going to be able to obtain it. That's why they call silver unobtainium when you get in that phase. And that was coined by Mike Maloney. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. I don't think we're done yet going higher. Woo! When was the last time we went into the freezer? Not sure what you mean by that, Nose. Elliot Arnold saying it's the devil's metal. Yeah, it's the devil's metal. Okay, come on, push higher, silver. Get us past the devil's metal. We should see futures probably pop above 65 because of this push. Let's see what happens. We should see silver pop up. Look at that. Gold to silver ratio is plummeting back, going back to 66. There's gold. Pushing heavy. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Buckle up. Smash that like button. 630 people on the stream, 461 likes. That means we're only 48 likes away from 500. I think we can do it. Please smash it. Not only does it help the channel immensely, but it helps get the word out and wake up more people. All kinds of new people are coming into the gold and silver community ecosystem. And if you're brand new, go to my channel, click playlists. Go down here to, are you new to silver and gold stacking? A lot of good information in there. Answer a lot of questions. Help you get started. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just some guy on the internet. But is it too late to start stacking? In my opinion, no. I am still stacking physical gold and silver. I will be at the Fun Show in Orlando in January. So if you want to meet up there and catch the king crab, you can get a custom coin you get only if you catch me in the wild. Email me at internationalstacker@gmail.com so we can set that up. Wow. 64.66. Wow. Is Mr. Slammy coming in? Here comes Mr. Slammy McSlammerson. They're saying no. Look at this. See what happens here. Their calling card, it used to be $1 slam, but they can't even do that much anymore. That's a 20 cent. What do they do here? Yeah. They can't even get their normal dollar slams anymore. They probably got it over here. They didn't even get it there. Every slam used to be more than $1 on 1 to 2 candles. They can't do it anymore. $64.88 is the record for futures. Just 15 likes away from 500. Think we can do it. We're at 42,541 subscribers. That's only 59 more subscribers than we'll do the big show here live. We'll see if we can hit that. My Boxer Shorts, welcome to the Crustacean Nation, the newest member of the channel. Thank you so much for supporting. Anytime you guys super chat, become a member, gift memberships, whatever you do, it helps the channel immensely. It helps me what I do. Travel around the world on gold and silver adventures with y'all, directing that journey. Helps me give back to you. I've given back over 100 ounces of silver this year and a bunch of gold to you, the viewers. But you can support the channel without paying money. You can simply like a stream. You can share a stream. You can share a video. Appreciate it all. But thank you so much, my Boxer Shorts. Make sure to check out the new custom channel member only emojis. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, for channel members get access when we do it to special live streams called the War Room. And what happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. I do want to shout out SoFly Stacking for also becoming a channel member. Thank you so much. And Northampton West made it rain and gifted 10 channel memberships earlier today. Boy, was that mega. They're trying to slam it down, but we're pushing back on this, so we'll see what happens there. 64.86. 2 cents away from the all-time high for futures. Just 2 cents away. As gold is moving sideways at 43.37. What is that? 40? 40, 50 bucks away from the all-time high? 40? Welcome everyone to the channel. I'm coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart, and I'm sipping on Mrs. International Stacker coffee. Let's do an international check. If you're watching internationally, what country are you in right now, and what are you sipping on? ATA is saying, beep's getting real. It's getting real for sure. Oh, and Elliot Arnold got a whatnot ad. Interesting. Ah! Steven is in Czech Republic sipping coffee. I was just in Czech, Steven. I was just in the Czech Republic. Let me remember. I learned some Czech. Hold up. Let me remember this. Hold up. Dziękuję. Dziękuję bardzo for becoming a channel member. Dziękuję bardzo. Really appreciate you. I got videos coming soon of Poland at the Germania Mint. I did a live stream in Prague. You guys were telling me where to go, and I ended up in a pub with human skulls on the ceiling. That was wild. We've got Sandra in Canada sipping coffee. I was just at Epcot a couple weeks ago, and I bought myself a nice big plate of poutine, one of the famous dishes from Canada. I enjoyed it, but something tells me it's probably better in Canada. Oh, Michael's also in the Czech Republic. Thank you for joining us, Michael. Thank you for becoming a subscriber. Dziękuję bardzo. We got SoFly Stacking in Florida sipping on booze. SoFly Stacking, it's 9:34 in the morning. What are you doing? What are you doing? We got Aaron in Hong Kong sipping herbal tea. That's probably delicious. We've got Frezzo Frez says he's sipping on gin and juice, maybe with Snoop Dogg. Who knows? Yes, I've been to Prague. I've been to Prague 2 times? 2 times. Ooh. We got Pakistan Zinda in Pakistan. Thank you for joining us from Pakistan. Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, look, it connected to the volume. I thought it was all the way down here. This is the slam. What you're witnessing right here is a coordinated slam down. 64.58. This is a coordinate. When you get big candles like this is coordinated. Let's see what happens. And this is why this video is so important. We're going to premiere this video here in 10 minutes. Urgent alert, bake secret agenda, crashing silver and gold. That's what this is. I tell you how they do it so you can protect yourself, your family, and your metals. Rod the Portuguese, why is it going down? Well, look at this volume. Look at this. This is coordinated attack. Here's the total volume today. This was the high. Look how high this one candle is, this one red candle. This is a coordinated smackdown, but they have not had luck with these lately because it keeps popping back up because of how hot the market is. We're in a silver short squeeze situation. So traditionally where this would have worked and crashed the market and been down all day, it just doesn't work anymore. But that's why this video, next video we're going to go to is so important to watch. So Fly Stacking says, I need to keep up the Florida man reputation. I will single-handedly do it. I love that. There's actually a show, I think, on Netflix or Max or something called Florida Man Chronicles or something. I've been watching it. It's the craziest stories of like stuff in Florida. Sipping on Crantum tea. About to go to my LCS, says Silver Atari. LCS stands for local coin shop, if you guys don't know. What are you going to buy, Silver Atari? Silver or gold? And what's your budget for today, if you don't mind me asking? Silver is currently at $64.17 on the live spot market. Silver futures is $64.86 still. We're building back on this green candle. It's okay, guys. Don't panic. You know, I said at the beginning of the stream, I said, buckle up, weld the door shut, because it's going to be a wild ride. It's going to be crazier than Mr. Toad's wild ride today. But I do believe that the stackers are going to strike back. Remember, before they used to be able to manipulate it. They did it for 40 plus years. But just like a hurricane, when it's coming upon shore and the storm surge overtops sand dunes and levees and dikes, eventually it can't be held back. When a dam is overtopping, there's so much water, it can't be held back. That's where we're at. All the silver and gold stackers, hoarders, collectors, numismatists around the world, alongside our brethren and sisters at Wall Street Silver, Wall Street Bets, we're literally holding the line, like Braveheart, against the rampant manipulation of the big bankers, storming the beaches of JP Morgan Chase. And it's not conspiracy. I spell it all out and give you the proof and evidence in this video coming next. You guys are going to love it. So Fly Stacking is saying, International Stacker, the bankers know I'm planning on buying today. They're making the price a little lower for me. I'll let them know when to push it up after my purchase. That's funny. I love that comment. That's funny. 7 minutes until the premiere. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. You're going to want to see it. 610 people on the stream, 508 likes. Let's see if we could get to 525 likes before we go. I think that's 16 more likes. We could do it. And we're at 42,543 subscribers. Thank you so much. Make sure your notifications are on. Rod the Portuguese, it's going down because this is a coordinated attack by the big banks to try to suppress the price. And this video here, which will play after this live stream, is going to show you why. So you got to watch that video if you really want to know. You got it, Crabman, says Ende Star. 5 minutes and we're going to that premiere. Silver Steamroll hits a fresh record, moves into launch mode. Yeah, we just made an all-new high with silver. Don't forget it. We literally just hit an all-new high. 64.66, the devil's medal. It's not the devil's medal. All-new high as well as 64.88 with the futures. Oh my gosh! All-new high silver futures, 65.07. All new high silver futures 65.07. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a drill. 65.07 all new high. Get ready. Who's ready for $65 silver? That has to happen for that to happen, and it just happened. And now we're building back on a green stairway. Look at this. Who's ready for $65 silver? Smash that like if you're ready for $65 silver. Come on. Who's ready? Wow. What a wild time to be alive. Gold's coiling. Quote of the year. This has to happen for it to happen, and that just happened. International Stacker. That is a quote. That is a good. I like that. Let me pin that. This has to happen for it to happen, and that just happened. Should I put that on a shirt? Should I put that on a shirt? Exactly, it's God's money, not the devil's money. I'm just joking around because CNBC put out that ridiculous article. It's just me having fun. Shout out to Randall for subscribing. Welcome to the Crustacean Nation. Guys, we're going to the world premiere of The Evil Banker's Plan in just 4 minutes. Today's going to be an explosive day. There's going to be multiple slam downs today. It's going to literally be Mr. Toad's wild ride. But we may just keep bumping up and making little all-time highs all over the day. I may be streaming market close today. We'll see how crazy it is. If it's just moving sideways, I won't. But if we're pushing high or like a major attack, I will. So if I go live later today, it's probably going to be around 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, something like that. We'll see. But turn on the notifications. We're going to the world premiere of that video in just 3 minutes. Thank you so much to Reality Info for subscribing. That is mega. And thank you to everyone who became a member today. SoFly Stacking and my Boxer Shorts became channel members today. And thank you again to Northampton Stacker, who gifted 10 International Stacker memberships, making it rain on the crustaceans. We're growing stronger every single day. 602 people on, 533 likes. Can we get to 550 likes before we go? We'll see. Going to the Grapevine, Texas coin show, looking for Mercury dimes, back a spot or whatever. Gonna spend about $2,000. Awesome, Rodney. Awesome. I heard that either SD Bullion or Monument Metals had Mercury dimes posted under spot as well. So if you can't find any there, you might check those. I don't know if that's old intel, but might be worth a quick search if you're unable to find them there, and you really want them. If you spend $2,000, you'll get free shipping. So. Welcome everyone to the stream. The name's International Stacker. I travel the world with y'all, helping to guide the journey on gold and silver adventures, over 1,600 videos around the world. You guys remember the time we were in Egypt at the Great Pyramid of Giza, and you told me to get on a camel, who became the matriarch of our channel.
So take the camel, guys. Camel cam, guys. That's just some here. Daisy the camel, guys. Very good. Oh, wow, look at the free pyramid, guys.
Or that time we got attacked by pirates in the Nile River.
Okay, this boat is coming really close to us. Guys, get the boat. Oh, this is not good. Guys, it's freaking pirate. Oh my god, what's happening? Alright guys, look for art. Does anyone see an RPG in there? Oh, he's selling things!
Rod, I always, not a financial advisor, your decisions are yours or alone. I'm just some dude on the internet, but I always recommend, and I made sure I had a bunch of physical gold and silver before I ever played in the markets. The paper silver is not real, and if it all comes tumbling down and it's not there for you to get, or anyone. Whereas physical, if you don't hold it, you don't own it, in my personal opinion. Okay, guys, we are going to go right now to the world premiere of this video, which literally tells you what's going on right now. Urgent alert, bake secret agenda, crashing, silver and gold. We're going to go there. I'm going to be there live with you in chat. So please, please, please make sure when you get there to smash the like button. Let's have fun in chat. Here we go. Hold your breath. We're going together here in about 30 seconds. 30 seconds we're going to go. I got a little ahead of myself. 30 seconds we're going to go there. 542 people. What a wild day. What a wild trading day. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Hold your breath. And 3, 2, 1, we're going. Hold your breath, and if you get lost and don't get sent there automatically, you can find it on my channel. Here we go. See you guys there. Smash the like. Let's go have fun.